This is how it's multiplied, right? Proverbs 11:24 says there's one who scatters and yet increases. There's one who withholds more than is right, and it leads to poverty. So if we withhold what we've enjoyed from the Word, now there are some things that are so intimate we may not tell others, but there are always things the Lord gives us that we can share. I'll never forget preaching one Sunday, and there was a man in the audience, and he was taking notes, but they were quite unusual notes, and I was curious. And afterwards I went to see him, and I said, "Can I see your notes?" And he smiled. He had pre-printed postcards, and if he heard something that he enjoyed, he'd jot it down on a card, and he'd put that card down, and he'd listen a while longer, and he'd catch something else he liked, and he'd put that down. When he got home, he'd send a little note to a college student or a shut-in or a missionary, and he would just say, "I was out tonight, heard Brother Jabe Nicholson speak. He said this. I thought you'd appreciate it. I thought you'd enjoy it." And he would take the blessing of that one meeting and he'd scatter it all over. That's a great thing to do. So when the Lord shares something with me, he wants me to pass it on. You can get pre-printed Bible quote postcards, beautiful front cover with a Bible verse, and if you had a few of those, and the problem we don't do things is, well, I've got to get an envelope, I've got to get a card, I got to do this, get that. If you just had a little stack of those postcards, had a sweet idea, write it down, send it to somebody, and you're multiplying the blessing. You're sharing the cream that you've enjoyed.